You are about to hear private conversations involving Judge Reuben Green, caught by security cameras and microphones in his own courtroom. Whether Judge Green knew he was being recorded or not is unclear, but critics say it is evidence of judicial misconduct. And now the controversy has boiled over to the point that Judge Green and every other judge in Cobb County has been disqualified from hearing the cases in question. Imagine you're on the wrong side of the law. Maybe you did it, maybe you didn't. But one thing you are sure of, this is America. The judge will give you a fair trial. And then
17 witnesses, really?
It's your judge, and he's talking to the prosecutor about your case. But you and your lawyer are not there.
What was it, 2210 was the offer? Another guy's got 2 armed robberies. Do you actually have similar witnesses?
It's called ex parte conversation. Sounds to you like the judge has already made up his mind.
Well, hopefully this jury does the right thing. We've had some unusual cases lately, unusual juries.
They were talking about his case, and the judge was giving the state advice on how to convict him.
Defense attorney Ashley Merchant got a copy of the judge's recorded comments on a little-known security system run by the sheriff. It's 4 cameras and powerful microphones tucked into the ceiling of every superior courtroom in Cobb. Ms. Merchant says Judge Green's own words prove that he's biased against her client and toward the prosecution. You see, Judge Reuben Green used to be an assistant district attorney himself.
I was saying the whole time you're putting too much evidence on.
The trial, a week later. The verdict, guilty. The sentence from Judge Reuben Green, life without parole. Ashley Merchant is convinced the judge broke the rules by talking over the case with the prosecutors.
He was mentoring his old buddies, which is entirely improper.
When I first heard the allegations that he had engaged in ex parte communication, I didn't believe it.
But lawyer Robert Ingram says, wait a minute. Judge Green is well respected. Robert Ingram himself is a former member of the Judicial Qualifications Commission, which rules on how judges are supposed to behave. What Ingram heard on that recording is what he says judges say routinely on calendar call days across the state.
They were talking about how many witnesses they were going to have, and that's an administrative scheduling thing.
Judge Green declined our request for an interview, but he did respond in writing today. He said he is prohibited from discussing specific cases, but denies any impropriety, adding that excerpts of a courtroom tape provided by an advocate are misleading and out of context. I hope you will look into the entirety of my record as a judge, talk to lawyers who practice before me who do not have an agenda, and carefully review the legal matters before you run your story. It seems to me truth and facts are important in both our professions. So now what? Ashley Merchant is appealing, and the Chief Judge, Stephen Schuster, took the rare step of recusing Green and every other Superior Court judge on the bench from hearing these cases.
I've gotten the sentiments from the entire bench in Cobb County that they want this to go away.
But it appears unlikely to go away anytime soon. Motions involving these cases are waiting for a judge from outside Cobb County to rule, a judge who has yet to even be chosen. Now, a lawsuit alleges that Judge Green yelled at the county attorney after these courtroom recordings were released by the Sheriff's Department. That lawsuit was filed under the Georgia Open Records Act. It seeks additional recordings. We do agree with Judge Green. Truth and facts are important, and we're going to continue to follow this story. I'm Sally Sears, CBS 46 Investigates.